Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief, guys. Welcome to week 28 of this month, which I think is the second week of rank advancement. All right, this is your chief rocking it here. Firstly, guys, it's a very, very special week for all my Muslim brothers and sisters. So this is your chief wishing everyone Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. I hope you guys are having a great time with your family, and I also hope you're still doing presentación. Let me do my shout outs to everyone. Sukumar, Gangada, alright, Al-Shuka, Ibn Abbas, my brother, Vicky Ras in the house, Manish Kundu, Sukumar, alright, Mariam, how are you? Zokwa, Suraj, Aloysius, Sneha, Pranay, alright, I think you're in India. I think Shipra, you are in Dubai still. QNet official, Rita, Hawa Singh, Gujar, Abel Izzy, alright, Garete, okay guys, Sokal, Lokash, Ranbir Singh, you're not married to Alia Bhatt, are you? This is Ranbir Kapoor, sorry. Nishit Sonwal, alright, RC Richie, Arti Asawa, how are you dear? Al-Shar, Abu Jobran, Monalaya Diva, Ahmad Al-Khalifa, Shankar Chandu, Maltija Sodia, Arnold Dilapex, Singh Yi, Dilshat, Ayub, Bhavya, Poonam, Singh Bajanjot, Warrior Pramod, NRB, Martin Reno. How are you, Martin Reno? Sony Priyanka, Hafiz Geliani, Ibrahim Shukri, Siamak, my brother, how are you? Ravi Kumaya, Shokal, Brijesh, I see you. Luma, Paudel, Shipra, Sati, I always have to recognize Sati somewhere in my Instagram. Hafiz Geliani, it's me, Chandru, Maharia, Pradeep, Jagadish, Ram Swarup, Vinayarana, Sushil, Devender, PG, Washid, okay, Shami, Zach, Eid Mubarak, Matre, Rajesh, Ali Mark, Ilkom Muktarov, Mustawa, Naveen, Rajendra Babu, Bharati, how are you, ma? Kajara, alright, I see you guys. Narendra, how are you? NPIL 98, Farzeen, Assalamualaikum, Eid Mubarak, Shweta Sharma, cute boy, alright, Arun Jack, Kartisi, I see you guys. Lorraine, I'm sure you're somewhere online. Okay, greetings to everyone. Adli, Eid Mubarak. Alright, well guys, firstly, Assalamualaikum and Eid Mubarak once again to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Privyet to all my brothers and sisters in the Russian-speaking countries. Bonjour to everyone in the French-speaking countries. Apa kabar Indonesia, Malaysia, alright, Ni Hao Ma, Hong Kong, China, Mekalawa, Myanmar, Xin Chao, Vietnam, Namaste, Vanakkam, Namaskaram, Sastrikal, India, Aibowan, Sri Lanka, stay strong Sri Lanka, alright, Vigets, Germany, Ola, Salam, Marhaba, okay, greetings to everyone around the world. This is your chief. Welcome to my Sunday Instagram live. Okay, I got the bumblebee hat. Alright, this is a reminder of a great lesson that I want to start with that Dato Sri Vijay shared many times at Zone, at VCon, that scientists have figured out that based on the measurement, the weight, and the shape of the bumblebee, it is scientifically, logically impossible for a bumblebee to fly. But as you know, you can switch on YouTube anytime and you can see bumblebees flying everywhere, defying logic, defying science, defying mathematical calculation. And the reason why Dato Sri Vijay shared this story with all of us is because he says, for you to succeed, for you to achieve any form of greatness, you have to defy logic. All right, think about it. From the time you were born until now, most of you who signed up in QNet, all right, either are earning peanuts in your job, don't have a job, you are broke, and every logical explanation says that your destiny in life is to remain broke. But you decided to sign up with QNet, start your journey as an entrepreneurship. But that's not enough. You must believe in yourself enough, like the bumblebee. And the advantage of the bumblebee is the bumblebee doesn't understand English, doesn't watch YouTube, doesn't Google stuff that proves that it cannot fly. So there's nobody telling the bumblebee every single day, or maybe there are morons out there who are telling the bumblebee every single day, you can't fly, you're too fat, you're too big, you won't be able with those small wings to ever fly in your life, bumblebee. But the advantage is that the bumblebee doesn't understand English. The bumblebee doesn't do research. The bumblebee does what it was born to do. And the bumblebee was born to fly, regardless of what logic, what experts say. And the same applies you as networkers. The whole world is going to show you statistics. The whole world is going to tell you how difficult or impossible it is to be a successful entrepreneur in today's world. But all you need to do is to think like the bumblebee. First, I pray you don't understand the morons around you. And you should never listen to the morons around you. And second, you have to recognize the fact that you are born to fly. From the very first day you were born, you were given this potential to fly. Your mistake, as Dato Sri Vijay says, you decided to crawl. You decided to crawl every day of your life because the world keeps telling you that you were born to crawl. But in reality, you were born to fly. So why crawl when you were born to fly? This is the exact words of the bumblebee. Why walk on the ground or on the trees when you were born to fly? So I believe in this concept fanatically. I believe in our limitless potential. I believe that every logical reasoning, every expert who were to evaluate my journey from a small town in Malaysia called Teluk Intan, with never achieving any form of tremendous success in my life until I met this great man, Dato Sri Vijay, and then he shared with me one simple story, the bumblebee. That if you believe enough in your limitless potential, if you stop listening to the morons out there, if you're not easily distracted by the negativity online, offline, wherever, you can achieve greatness. It doesn't require a certain skill. It just requires a great attitude. It requires you to consistently have an empty cup. It requires you consistently to remember your dream. And the bumblebee's dream is to fly. And your dream is financial freedom. It reminds you constantly that nobody decides your fate except yourself. That your destiny, even if it's been written so, to get there, if it is to be, it is up to me. Remember these words to each one of you, wherever you are in the world. The day you signed up and became an IR of QNet, and the day you made that big decision that this is what I want to do and this is what I can do if I set my mind to it, then nothing and nobody should ever be able to stop you. Are you guys with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? You're born to fly, guys. So stop crawling. First stand up. Take a first few steps. Then you run. And you run faster and faster and faster. And before you know it, no matter how big or small your wings, if you keep flapping those wings fanatically, consistently, never stopping, never ever switching off, I promise you, you will fly. Are you with me? And you will fly. And the sky is not even the limit. Are you guys with me? Now today, after speaking to Dato Sri Vijay over the weekend, all right, speaking to a lot of people on WhatsApp on Friday and yesterday, Saturday, and today, all right, I realized that I want to share like a summary of some of the things I've learned in the 24 years. Everyone tells me, Chief, can you write book? Can you write a book about this? Can you write a book? If you guys do not know, I wrote 2 books. 3 books actually. First book is called Even a Moron with a Dream. Dato Sri Vijay says, Patman, it's time you write a book. I laughed. I didn't believe. But then he reminded me I was born to fly, that my potential is limitless. So I wrote my first book called A Moron with a Dream, which highlights the fact that you have a dream and you are a moron. It's okay. You can still be financially free. Look at me. All right. Okay. Look at Arun, Adli, Sati, David, Dave, everyone. And then I wrote a second book called Network Marketing for Morons, because a lot of people misunderstand our industry. So take my Network Marketing for Morons book and give it to everyone and anyone so they understand how powerful this industry is. And then I wanted to do something for kids because I love kids. So I created a character called Pippo. And I think we have done like 4 editions or 3 editions. I hope to do one before VCon, Loreen or Vicky Ras. All right, one more comic before VCon, so we can launch it for the kids. The Adventures of Pippo. It's like Pippo is a son of a networking family in QNet, and he goes on adventures like VCon and all this stuff. Cool comics. Even adults can read it. I got the idea from reading a comic when I was growing up called Asterix and Obelix. I don't know whether it's German. I think it's German. All right, Asterix and Obelix was part of my childhood. Some of you read Tintin. Okay, The Adventures of Tintin. For me, it was Asterix and Obelix. Amazing comic. I bought the whole set. I remember Dato Sri also remembers this comic. I bought the whole set in India. You can get the set in India. For those of you all from India, get me a set, Shipra or Pranay. All right, get me a set of Asterix and Obelix. Everything brand new, crisp. All right, wrap it up nicely and ship it to me or bring it to VCon. Okay, that's my request. Asterix and Obelix. Those of you all who have read it, you know what I'm talking about. All right, there's Getafix, there's Dogmatics, all kinds of. It is the coolest thing. There's even a movie made about it. All right, guys. So today I wanted to share with you a little bit of a summary, okay, of stuff that I've learned. And a lot of people, sometimes you don't have to give long stories about this journey, and especially if there are new people watching my Instagram live, or you're new people, tell them to go to my Instagram, all right, follow the grid and watch this Instagram live recorded on my grid. Okay, my YouTube channel, suffering a little bit, struggling to make videos. I always forget when I make my Wednesday message. So this week I got some time. Sorry, I always have time. All right, and I'm going to make a few videos on my YouTube channel called Patman Sinatiraja. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click the notification bell and the bell icon or whatever they ask you to do. All right. So today, let me summarize a little bit, and I want to summarize the concept of building a team. All right, because ultimately, network marketing is not an individual sport; it's a team sport. Only teams succeed. The stronger your team, the bigger your checks. All right, remember that if you do not know how to manage people, inspire people, motivate people, if you are not good at managing relationships and everything else, then you cannot be a successful networker. That means as a person, if you are the greatest salesman, if you are the rock star networker, it doesn't matter. Without a team, there is no max out. Without a team, there's no financial freedom. Without a team. And I watched Dato Sri Vijay and Japa build their team both in the corporate world and in the network, and I watch and I observe and I learn, and today I'll try my best to summarize what it takes to build a team. All right, the first most important thing that a team needs, okay? When I mean a team, I know you guys belong to groups, but doesn't mean you only have that flag or that umbrella of your group, all right? Like all of you belong to the V, okay? But I'm talking your own team. Whether it's 10 people, 15 people, you need to always remember that you're building a team. And building a team requires consistent effort, sustaining that team. All right? Now, the first rule, the most important rule to me, all right, is this concept called happiness. That people who are unhappy cannot build teams. People with unresolved issues cannot build teams. So if your team is suffering, your BVs are dropping, everything is, just bad, for example, then look within yourself. You cannot lead if you're unhappy. You cannot inspire if you're unhappy. Now, sorry for being such a cliche message today, but I'm a firm believer in happiness. Without happiness, nothing happens. Whatever success you achieve means nothing without happiness. Happiness is something you have or you don't have. You cannot have it occasionally, and it cannot be something you on and off. Alright, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to walk around saying, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Then people will put you in a mental asylum. I mean sincere, unadulterated, internal, activated happiness. Okay, happiness is the key to success in network marketing. Happy uplines create happy downlines. Happy downlines create amazing results. Alright, the only max out check you can make is a happiness max out check. Alright, the happier the organization is, the happier you are, the bigger your check. Don't underestimate happiness. It is the greatest goal that everyone is searching for. It is the ultimate treasure that defines your life. Without happiness, nothing makes sense. All the money in the world doesn't make sense if you are unhappy. All the cars, all the watches, all the villas, all the bungalows doesn't make a freaking difference if you're unhappy. And the world is filled with unhappy rich people. And the vision of Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, our unbelievable grand uplines, is to create a concept of entrepreneurship where people can make money, but in the process, acquire the ability to be happy. Because that's all that matters. So remember this very clearly. Happiness is number one. Now, my system of creating happiness, very simple philosophy called count your blessings. I've said it 1,000 times. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. I complained I had no shoes until I saw a boy with no feet. Alright, count your blessings. Sometimes you're unhappy. Look around you. You're healthy. You're still alive. A lot of people who died today around the world. You may have lost somebody close to you. COVID destroyed lives. Alright, and if you are still alive today, that's already a blessing that you must count. Alright, if you are building right now, in the process of building, that's already a blessing you must count, because you're starting your journey as an entrepreneur in network marketing. So happiness is the number one rule of building a successful team. Now somebody said, Chief, I can fake happiness. Cannot. If I have a bad day, I have a bad day. If I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy. Even with the gorgeous smile that your chief has, right? People can see it in your eyes. Happiness, they always say you don't smile with your lips, you smile with your eyes. Your eyes have to light up. Alright, be with people whose eyes light up when they see you. Alright, and happiness, first rule is count your blessings. Second rule is don't let others control your life. Third rule is people will speak negatively about you until 100 years down the road, even after you are dead. So get used to it, overcome it, ignore it, move on. Constructive criticism, accept it, change. Morons who criticize you, ignore and move on. Are you guys with me? The second rule of building a team is trespass. Alright, you cannot take it for granted. I've shared the trespass story on one of my Wednesday messages or Instagram live. You can look for it, talk to your upline. Now, trespass is not saying, do I have trespass? Yes. Now, you're a moron. Wake up, smell the coffee. No. Trespass takes time to establish. Trespass is based on love. Trespass is based on care. Trespass is when that person say, come into my home. Come into my life. I will listen to you unconditionally for the rest of my life. And that's hard to find. So you need to establish trespass with your people consistently. And trespass needs to be established and maintained and sustained. It's like a plant. You got to water it every day. You got to put some fertilizer. You got to trim, the dead branches or the dead leaves. And then you got to, build it with love. You got to sing to the plant. You got to be there on the rainy days and the tough times. And trespass is something you must establish and re-establish and re-establish and re-establish every single day. You have to re-establish trespass, even with the people closest to you. Don't take it for granted. Without trespass, you can't build a team. Without trespass, people won't listen to you. Without trespass, you're just like a television, like a movie, like a documentary. People watch you, You switch channels. They don't care. All right. They go to the bathroom when you're talking. They switch off the camera in Zoom. And it simply means you don't have trespass. Trespass means the person has welcomed you into their lives. They want you. They want to listen to you. They are dedicated to you. This is trespass. All right. So trespass is fundamentally important. So re-establish. Check your trespass. Trespass you must measure every single day. When it's weakened, strengthen it. When it's strong, you have a strong team. The stronger your trespass, the stronger your team, because you have the ability to tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. All right. Now, the third point about team is the word care. You want to build a team successfully, demonstrate care openly, loudly, fanatically. All right. Okay. Care, care, care. Love, love, love. Share, share, share. Are you guys with me or not? Care is the most fundamental element of building a team. People will do many things for you for money. People will do many things for you for recognition. People will do many things for their dreams. But people will do anything and everything for love. Like me and Dato Sri. I respect him. He's my upline. He's my boss. Whatever. All right? But I do what I do for him today purely out of love. Do you understand? Love overcomes all negativity. Love keeps people in the family, in the team. Love is the key component of maintaining and establishing loyalty in your people. It's all about love, 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 love. Right? Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. You understand? Right? So love, 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 love. Without love, there can be no team. Alright? You have to show care. You got to be there for them in their darkest hours, not only their brightest day. You got to be there for them beyond BVs, beyond TAT, beyond this business. That the relationships I built over 24 years is beyond business. These people are my brothers and sisters. David Sharma is here, for example, my brother. He's not my downline, he's my brother. Alright? Adli, Sati, all the V partners, Arun, Dave, Donna, Padma, Kavita, Sharfun, alright, they are all my sisters. I will do anything for them, alright, and that's the key. The key is to understand that if you build your team with love, nothing can shake it. People will remain loyal for years to come. No newspaper article, no negativity, nothing can overcome love. Love is the brightest light. It lights up the darkest room. It re-inspires people who have lost all their inspiration. They build markets to max out levels. They are the true creator of BV and your checks. It's not only presentation, it's love and care. Remember that. The fourth element of building a team, I hope I remember the first three elements. I don't know, you remember, rewind and watch. The fourth element is the ability to confront before conflict. In every team, in every relationship, in every core group, there will always be conflict. Why? That's life. The imperfection of the world makes it beautiful. I don't know where I heard it. Maybe I said it myself. Alright, the true beauty of our world is its imperfection. Alright, so there will always be challenges. There will always be conflicts. There will always be people fighting with each other. There will be people who disagree with you, agree with you. Alright, some people will hold your hand, some people will smack you with their hand. Doesn't matter. Alright, doesn't matter. You need to learn the ability to confront before conflict. That means the minute there is an issue, say it when you feel it. Don't be rude. Don't be angry. There is no room for emotions during confrontation. Check your emotions at the door. Leave your emotions at the door. The great lesson of Dato Sri Vijay before any meeting or any session we have. Confront before conflict. Confront before conflict. Confront before conflict. Small issue, confront it when it's small. Or not, it's going to be a monster. And the battle will take much longer. Then you lose people. You have fake relationships. People use each other to get what they want. But it's no longer sincere. So always promote confrontation. Confrontation before conflict. Confront before conflict. You don't know how to confront. Get a third party that both people mutually respect. Peda. I've shared this before. Samadana Peda Dandam Dato Sri taught us from Chanakya 3,000 years ago, I think. Alright. The art of managing relationships. Speak with love. Speak with assertive Assertiveness. Third, invite a third party everyone mutually respects. And fourth, let it go and revisit it again. Samadana Peda Dandam, the oldest, I think, written form of management of relationships. So, confront every issue, whether it's your upline, downline. As long as you are respectful, as long as you maintain edification, don't confront the guy while he's on stage. Hey, upline! You never supported me. What's the use? Embarrass upline for what? Upline, I need 5 minutes with you. Ignores you. Go higher, go higher, go higher, go higher. Ultimately, you reach me. If I let you down, go to my uplines, Japadas and Dato Sri Vijay. You owe it to yourself to always invite somebody to help conflicts in your team. Because when there's conflicts, there's negative energy, there's darkness. And love becomes less and less brighter. You understand? So you must learn the art of confront before conflict. Sati does a beautiful module of confront before conflict. If you can reach out to Sati, he will share with you. There are rules of confrontation before conflict. And the final point, before I say goodbye on my Instagram live, right? Building a team. J.R. Meyer, please give my mentor Dato Sri Vijay a big hug for me. J.R. Apu, love you, miss you so much. All right. I see... Aryan Angel. That's my son's name. Aryan Angel. Good morning, Apu. Very few people spell Aryan like that. He is an angel. And you're an angel too, I assume. Alright? JR, please hug and get Datu Sri's blessings for me. Miss you, love you, Apu, so much. The final point is that when you're building a team, focus your attention on raising your people. Selfishness never works in building a team. Selflessness works. Selflessness is the only way to build a team. And what is selflessness? Selflessness is not waking up every morning and only thinking about your check. Selflessness is thinking about the check of your directs, your downlines, your organization, and providing enough support to help them achieve their checks. Alright, so building a team is about raising others. Alright, not only raising yourself. When you raise others high enough, you rise automatically. Remember this. A team is about helping everyone win, not only one winner. That's selfishness. Help everyone win. So raise others and you automatically rise higher. Remember this very carefully. So building a team requires you to constantly raise others. Be passionately involved in their TAT. Be passionately involved in their checks like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ask them how they're doing. How far are they from their TAT? How far are they from their rank advancement? Care, guys. Raise others. You know this logic I've shared with you. Japa and Dato Sri Vijay built this whole system where you cannot win alone. The more people you raise, the higher you rise. This is a profound statement, Lorraine and Rita. The more people you raise, the higher you rise. Can you put it on a poster with my beautiful face on it and put it on my Instagram? The more people you raise, the higher you rise. Alright? I love it, guys. So remember, raise others. Raise others, raise others, raise others. A bit of housekeeping. Born to Fly World Tour in August. Alright, Sati Arun Adli coming to you guys. VCon, 7 to 11 October. Alright, make sure you get your tickets. It's selling out fast. We only got 12,000 tickets. I think we have sold, 60-70% or something like that. So plan your trip, book your hotels, book your flights, commit, get your people there. If you can't bring 1,000 people, it's okay. Bring 10 people, bring one person. It's enough for you. If you just set one person switched on, that they have a fire that is reignited in them, you can already start your journey to become a max out king or queen. Alright, so VCon, baby! Make sure you're there, 7 October to 11 October. So this is your chief, once again wishing all my Muslim brothers and sisters Eid Mubarak. I hope I summarized the art of building a team, alright, or managing a team. Remember the golden rule. You cannot rise alone. It is an impossibility. The stronger your team, the stronger you are. The bigger your team, the bigger you are. The more checks achieved by your team, your checks grow. Ultimately, everything is related to the strength of your team. You and I are nothing without our teams. So remember this. Build people, not checks. Build people, not the business. Build people, not a country. Learn the art of building people and raising them. They will stay with you through the darkest hours of your journey. Alright? So build a team, guys. Build a team. Build a team. Build a team. Love you guys.